Okay, so hello everybody, or welcome to your favorite TV show, Upclose and only on Max TV, Sports, Entertainment, and more. My name is Marshall. Follow me on all social media platforms at Unhinnable Marshall. Today in the studios with me, I have a legend in the studio, and we're going to talk about his story from grass to grace. Okay, so he used to be Dio. He was in a group. Now he's working on his solo project. We're going to talk about that. He is a multi-talented instrumentalist. He plays all kinds of instruments. He is a best vocalist in GH, one of the best songwriters in GH. And we're going to talk about the story, how he became the best songwriter, and also why the group became, and then we're going to talk about groups in GH as well. So you already know, flash, dope, sexy. For the ladies out there, all you have to do is just pick up a phone and call 054-100-4202. Talk to Zad Clothing, they will hold you down. You already know, man. I keep saying thank you so much. Keep voting. Let's bring this award home and enjoy and have bigger parties, because it's going to be crazy. Can you imagine Upclose winning the best entertainment show? Can you imagine Marshall winning the best male presenter? Charlie, you already know we go popping, man. Party all night from Friday to the next Friday. We ain't sleeping. All right, so let's go for a commercial break. When I come back, I'll introduce my guest, and you already know. I'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. If you just tuned in, you're watching Upclose and only on Max TV, Sports, Entertainment, and more. I'm here with my guest, Mr. Wutah Afriyie.
What's up, Marshall?
A lot of people are being here talking about your story. Some say, yo, I grew up in the gangster's hood. Some say, my daddy was poor, my mama was poor. How was your story like? Where did you grow up? I mean, family, how was it like for you?
I grew up in Mamprobi, a suburb of Accra.
Okay.
Family of 9, including my parents. 7 children, and then father and
7
mother.
children?
Exactly.
Wow.
4 guys, and then 3 ladies.
Whoa.
I happen to be the 4th boy.
Oh, the 4th boy.
Yeah, so I went to a preparatory school, St. Mary's Preparatory School.
Okay. Where is it?
Banana in
IB,
same neighborhood.
Okay.
First, Ransom Crèche, and then I went further to Accra High School.
Okay.
And then later to what we now know as Accra Technical University.
Okay. Accra.
I did procurement, purchasing and supply.
Oh.
I grew up in Mamprobi.
Okay.
And you can tell if you've been to that part of Accra before.
Yeah, Mamprobi.
You can tell what it is like to live there.
I mean, I've
in the
I've
80s.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
So it means like you're serious guy, like you speak Ga, right?
I speak very good Ga.
Very
fluent Ga.
Eh?
So sometimes I say.
But you are Ashanti, right?
I'm an Achim.
Oh, Achim guy. Okay.
Yeah, my grandfather is an Ashanti, so my surname is Osei.
Osei.
Yes.
She bono no gan le di Osei sanaga.
New York Ga. No. Me je he gagbeng me ya ka cho mi alote gasho.
Where? Forget me, I told me.
Alote
gasho.
Yes.
Where?
Because I grew up amongst Gans.
Yeah.
In fact, predominantly Ga community.
Wow.
My favorite meal, kenke and fish with pepper. Manyama ye lebi shwane beke.
Manke.
Fair call chemi mai. Yeah, so that's with the food.
Okay.
With the lifestyle, Mamprobi back in the day, you had to be strong to survive.
Yeah.
So iwa.
Yes, I know here.
Yes, you had to be. So we grew up the hard way.
Yeah.
Not what people perceive as a ghetto hard way. But then you had to be good at certain things.
Okay.
You had to stand up to bullies.
Yeah.
And no matter how big or small they were, you had to be able to stand up
Of course.
to them.
Eh?
And this is
Maybe
how
who come up.
Bendy Fabi Bione. That no kakwentile. Magwa.
Did it ever affect your life, as in you being a Mamprobi guy?
I'm Mamprobi made. Musically,
Mamprobi.
you know,
Okay.
attitude-wise, everything I'm Mamprobi made.
Okay.
That's why my current project is dubbed Ayalulu.
Ayalulu.
Yes, I try to capture everything Mamprobi in there.
After your secondary school, what happened? Did you still? That's where you started music, or you
Yes.
started music way back before secondary school?
I started music when I was very little, even before I learned to write.
Wow.
Yes, my daddy owned a little pharmaceutical shop.
Oh, okay.
So I remember he would come home with, then we had painkillers like Alagbi.
I like being, yeah.
Yes, and then the most popular toothpaste was Maxim.
Maxim, yeah.
So I would stick the Maxim, create a hole in the Alagbi, stick the Maxim there,
Okay.
and then have a string, a rubber band
Whoa.
over it, and I'll give you do, re, do, mi, fa. I'll play Happy Birthday to you, and then you'll be wondering.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how music
Was
started.
music in your family?
That it's amazing. Nobody was.
Doing
Doing
music,
music
not your
in my
mom, not your
family.
dad, none
My
of your
family
brothers?
was strictly academics.
Wow.
In fact, my family was just school. So I was like the other one, the different one amongst them.
Amongst them.
And class 5, I think I was like 9 or 10 years. That was my first time I had a chance to be on TV like this
Wow, what happened? Like
with Azigiza Jr. He had a
Okay.
show, Video Vibes.
video vibes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then there was a song by Samuel Owusu.
Okay.
Media me way, media me dream me home. Yes. And
Hey.
they came to the school looking for the star in the school to go do the song, and they were like, "Yo, that is our star." and then I told
How old were
them,
you at the time?
I was like 10.
10.
Yes, 10, 9, 10.
Wow.
And I told them, I have my own songs, so why should I go
why
do
should-
somebody's song? So Azigiza was like, so what's up? What song do I
Wait.
have?
So you mean at the age of 10 you were writing your own songs?
Yes, I was. Before 10, I was writing my own songs.
Wow.
Yes, so that was how it all started. So I was on Video Vibes with one Rebecca Jan. If she's still around, hi to her. I never met her again after. And that was my first experience too in the club. I remember.
Club?
Yes, we should have shot the scene at Glenn's.
Okay.
But then we went to Glenn's and they had no power. So we had to go to Kit Kat's Dansuman.
Kat.
So that was where we shot Video Vibes. And I think I had a song then. Medowa Bina. Medowa. You remember?
Hey,
Those days I think that was the edge.
That was the age.
Yeah, so that's how it started. So, but then family still wasn't supportive because they knew Charlie. The 3 boys ahead had moved on, and
Yeah.
you had to follow.
It's true.
But the thing kept calling.
You know?
So then I had to resort to the church.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the Pentecost church, but Church of Pentecost, Ebenezer Assembly,
Mamprobi.
Mamprobi with DJ Willie.
Oh,
He was a
DJ
drummer.
Willie.
Yeah. By this
Okay.
time I was in like class 6 or JSS1.
Wow.
So we would rehearse on Saturday, and you know, that was how it all started.
You started your music career. How did it all? Can you describe that process?
Yeah, so JSS, I met a new guy. They had just moved into our neighborhood.
Okay.
That was Kobe. I think JSS 1, when we first took part in the Mr. Sorek, 95 or so, one of them. Then was the first group formed with Samuel Chum, popularly known as Yogi Doggy.
Okay.
Yes. So it was Yogi. Yogi was also another king on his own.
Yeah.
He was ruling Fanward, and I was in the same class with him.
Okay.
So we teamed up, and we went to Mr. Sorek, and we won Mr. Sorek.
But at what point in time did you guys realize that you wanted to form the Wutah group?
NAR.
That's the Nescafe
African Revelation.
Okay.
So then we decided to come
Which
together.
year was that?
I think 2004.
4. Okay.
Three or four.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was the experience like with the NAR thing?
Oh, it was another wonderful experience. It exposed us to so many things.
So many things and so many people.
You know, that was when we met the likes of KOD and all these gurus in the
industry. Okay.
Industry. So we went for the auditioning, Kumasi, and then we qualified.
The audition was in Kumasi? Or
the first auditioning was in Kumasi. We went for that one. But we didn't qualify.
Oh, okay.
And we never gave up. We went to the eastern side too, in the Wutah region. Then we won.
Oh.
And then we qualified for the finals.
Yeah,
so it was at the final that we came second to Prior.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
So that has been the musical journey.
Okay. So after the Nescafe Africa Revelation, what happened to Wutah? Because that's where the whole fame started, right?
Yes.
And the name Wutah, how did you guys came about?
Okay, when we registered to take part in the NAR contest, we were Oja. Meaning fire.
Fire, yeah.
But after the competition, when we came second, and we got a deal from Jane String Entertainment.
Okay, Jane String
Entertainment as a guitar string entertainment.
Okay, Jane String, okay.
And then KOD, the manager.
Okay, so KOD was the manager at the time?
No, when we got the deal, the label assigned KOD.
KOD, okay.
Exactly.
Okay, as your manager.
As our manager. So they changed the name from the same Oja, but then they translated it into another dialect. Hausa, meaning Wutah.
Okay.
But you know our brofu style, so it became Wutah.
Okay. So what was the very first single you released under the Jing String?
We released an album, and I'm on tour.
An album, okay, and I'm on tour.
Yes.
The name of the album.
Yes. That was the first time I met Zab Mallet.
Oh,
he
Zab
produced
Mallet.
Almighty Zab Mallet.
And I was working with him like...
Oh my God.
Oh.
You know, I'd heard about him. This producer. Because I used to listen to his stuff. Lord Kenya stuff. Driver, Suzuka, and all those big tunes.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. You can imagine if you're a young artist and...
You're working with this producer.
Yes, your label contracts these producers for you to work with. Then you know you are headed for the top.
But what was the very first single you released as Wutah Fire?
We didn't release a single. We released an album, and I'm on tour.
Okay. But what was the very first song you started promoting? Big Dreams. That you shot videos for Big Dreams.
We unfortunately we did it.
But what was the very first video you shot?
The very first video was Adonko.
Okay. And how was the experience like shooting that very first video? Was it the very first time you were shooting a video?
First time shooting a video with one of the best video directors, Ibrahim Oyenijan.
Oh my God.
You can imagine the feeling. Oh my God.
Oh. So, how was the experience like? I mean, your very first time.
I think we had the best of everything when we started. We had the best of everything. Best of production, best of managers.
Wow.
Video-wise, we had the best of everything.
Wow. You know what? Let's play your very first video for the fans to see. The beginning of Wutah. You get? All right, so let's... Okay, guys. I'm here chilling with the man, Wutah Afriyie, and he's telling us the story from grass to grace. Let's take a look at his very first video, Adonko. Okay, so welcome back. That was a beautiful video out there back in the days, Adonko. Okay, so now you guys are Wutah now. How did you manage the fame?
You know, with fame comes with so many things. You get to have some of the things you didn't have before. Like I said, I grew up in an average family. At 21, you're driving your own car.
Wow.
It's
a lot of women.
Women, I wouldn't say a lot of women. Sometimes.
Some parts is true.
No, some of us, we are very kind of reserved in a way. But you have your fair share of fun anyway. In a nutshell, we had our fair share of fun.
I remember you guys played this show, Miss ECOWAS in Nigeria.
We played Kevin Little, Wayne Wonder, Shaggy, Jay-Z, Miss ECOWAS. No, name all the big shows in town.
Were you making money at the time?
Of course.
Wow.
Music is one of the most lucrative ventures one can go into. Trust me.
Okay. So how was the management treating you? I mean, when you guys were making all these films, going to all these shows, how was the management like, especially working with KOD?
Yes, Kofi had a lot of exposure. He was a radio gold then.
Okay.
So, like, show me your friend. And your friend automatically becomes my friend too.
Oh.
So, I'm sure it was through Kofi I met you, Marshall.
Yeah.
Because Kofi will bring me there, and then I'll meet that person.
It's true.
I'll probably meet Bolare.
It's true.
Oh, Bola, meet my boys. So that kind of thing. And so, like I said, under Gin String Entertainment, we had almost the best of everything.
So you guys released the Adonko album. That's the
Anamonto album.
And then after you released...
Then Upclose compiled, had his own compilation.
Okay.
And we had Change Your Style.
Okay, Change Your Style.
On Upclose compiled. So Adonko, in fact, the first album had 12 nominations at the VGMAs. I think that was one of the highest nominations ever.
Wow.
And we walked away with 2, Record of the Year and Reggae Song of the Year.
Wow.
Yes.
The reggae song was which song?
Big Dreams.
Big Dreams.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then Upclose, I think his compilation won the Hip Live Album of the Year.
That was the same year?
2000, I think 2009.
Oh.
There. So
how many albums did you release for the Gin String Company?
We released 1 album on the Gin String Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then after a while, Gin String had to go away because they had other things to do. So then we worked with Black Capricorn. That was KOD's own record label.
Okay.
We produced 1 album under KOD. That was Burning Desire. Kotosa, Burning Desire, and all those big songs.
1 album?
Yes.
Okay. But how many album credits to Wutah?
I would say 2 albums and the same
2 albums. How long did you guys work with the Black Capricorn? That's the KOD.
We worked under Black Capricorn, with Black Capricorn for a while until the group fell apart.
Oh, so the group fell apart. That's whilst you were still with Black Capricorn. But what happened?
Long story.
You and Kobe teaming up together to form Wutah. Wutah was making very good waves, making you guys money. Why did you decide to split?
People get jaded sometimes after doing the same thing for so long and then decide to do something else.
Okay.
So I can't pinpoint one particular thing which caused this or that, but it happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's been rumored that you feel more superior than Kobe. So mostly you feel you're the boss in the group and whatever you say is the final.
There's a thin line between arrogance and confidence.
Okay. So
sometimes when you have confidence, they think you're arrogant.
Oh, okay.
But how can you be in a group and feel superior to your partner? It never adds up. There's a thin line between arrogance and confidence. Sometimes people mistake confidence for arrogance.
When you guys split, right, what were you doing?
I was still singing. I won the High Life Artist of the Year 2013 VGMA.
Okay,
with the love of my life. I was consistent at the VGMAs. Every song I released all those years got into the
nomination.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. So when you won the Songwriter of the Year that year,
I won the High Life Artist of the Year.
High Life Artist of the Year that year. What happened again to Wutah? To Afriyie?
So I went back to school again. Came back to release Here to Stay.
Here to Stay, yeah.
Go Gaga featuring Sarkodie.
Okay.
And then a few songs, one featuring Manifest. I released a few songs.
Okay. All right. So you released a few songs as a solo artist, and then suddenly we're here. No, yeah, bro, that. No,
Yeah.
there was a very first single before.
Yes, AK-47.
AK-47, the one you guys shot at some beach like that.
Yes,
a very
yes.
beautiful video.
Yeah.
And then the Bronya song came.
Yes.
Back. How did it all happen? How come you guys came back together? Because you guys had split it for almost 7 years.
Yes, about 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, how did it all happen?
One Abuba, he's in the States now. And Nana Kojo Afriyie, Kashtu, who was Kobe's buddy then.
Okay.
So I was home and Abuba came and he was like, Charlie, you guys, what's up? Let's try do something, put everything behind us and move on.
Something else.
So these guys put together a team and then they decided that, Charlie, guys, let's come together and show them what we can do again.
Yeah.
Because we still got the vibe.
Yeah.
So we came together and we decided to start again. So we recorded AK-47.
Okay, but how did NKG came in?
So we recorded AK-47. Then we had a proposal from NKG.
Okay.
That they wanted to work
with you guys.
They would want to work with us. So that was how we sat, talk, and then we recorded Bronya. Boom.
Boom.
And that was it.
That's it, and that was it. Okay, so you guys recorded Bronya, and then that was it.
Yeah, but we recorded Bronya and another song, 360. That never got released anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So who was managing you at the time? PK? Or?
In fact, we
under NKZ.
Under NKZ. NKZ had a manager for the group, and then we had Abuba.
Okay.
As well for Wutah as at that time.
Okay. But you guys were making money.
Bronya was, in fact, one of the biggest songs.
Yeah.
And it was in the Song of the Year category that year. So obviously.
Okay. So you guys made a lot of money.
Lot.
Why did you guys decide to split again?
I wish I could tell you this.
Nah, you should.
But what I can tell you is, you know, you don't have to channel so much energy into fixing something you know
it won't work. But why wouldn't it work? Because you guys grew up together, you guys made it together, you guys won several awards together, you guys been on the same stage together. So why can't it work?
Yeah, when you go to Palladium now, I think it's a church now, right?
Yeah.
But it was a cinema.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they convert it into a cinema and then let people see certain things? That's life. You know, people don't change, but we adapt to changes around you.
Okay.
So when things change, you adapt to the change as well.
Okay. So it's
not about
things changed between the two of you.
We grew. Families came in.
From boys to men now.
I like that vibe.
Would you ever give Wutah a chance again?
It's like asking me if we'd want to convert the old polo grounds into what it used to be again.
So it means that Wutah is never coming back. Or it might, just like it came.
Currently, what we should be thinking of now is how to give the fans what we were born to do.
Okay.
We were together we were signed in 2004.
Yeah.
We broke up in 2010. It means we were together for 6 years.
Yes.
We came together after 3 years. We broke up again. So over a period of say 16 years, I'll say we worked together for a little over 9 years.
Yeah.
Who does such business?
Yeah.
That's not good business.
It's true. But are you happy alone as a solo artist?
Oh, I haven't been this happy my entire life.
Oh, yeah? So, Kobe leaving the group, has it affected you in any way?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Why would it affect me? If maybe I should be asking the questions now. Why should it affect me?
You guys just came out with Bronya and it's one of the best.
Yes. And we are still singing. He has a beautiful song out there.
He has a lot of solo singles.
He has beautiful songs out there. And I love his songs. I've got beautiful.
You guys talk to each other?
It's been a while though.
Okay.
He got caught up during the COVID, I think, in the UK.
Okay.
But we haven't had that kind of vibe in a long time. But I think individually we're not doing bad at all. So
okay. Is there a personal problem between the two of you?
Personal? There can never be a personal problem. Business is business.
Okay.
Marshall, let's assume you have this little thing with one of your cameramen.
Yes.
Would you not come to work? Would that stop you from?
Never.
That's it.
Come to work every day.
So the fact that you're not on good terms with somebody doesn't mean you can work with the person, or vice versa.
Okay, yeah.
And the fact that you are on good terms with the person doesn't mean you should work with the person when you know it will never work.
Yeah.
You get it?
But people miss you guys, People
we miss people too.
Yeah, people miss you guys. Do you think the government is paying more attention to the creative acts industry? Have you ever received any royalties? Have you ever received any benefit from the government, especially these gum rules and all those things?
Royalties, I have received royalties before. I do, but it's nothing to write home about. I think we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
There's currently an alliance for change movement ongoing as we speak.
But what was it about?
Our royalty system. Our musicians shouldn't be in need when they are old.
Yeah, it's true. But most of them died poor.
And that is sad. So why would I push my daughter or my son into
music?
Music.
And music helps the nation because it sells us out there.
Yeah, but then it's the other way too. If the music isn't contributing to the GDP of the country too, why should the country waste money on that industry as well? Because it's this way and that way. Okay. So if we do our things well, then the government will see that.
So, but what do you think should be done well to help the industry grow? Because
our
it's
royalty,
very difficult.
You see, our system, the system needs an overhauling.
Wow.
We need to overhaul the entire system.
The whole system.
Yes, so that people will get what's due them.
Wow.
The richest musicians in the UK, music is a lucrative business, trust me.
Wow.
And even here, yes, but the funny part is when you are at your peak and you're making all the money,
you need to invest.
You don't think about
the other ones.
When you are old, or the old ones.
Yeah,
it's
true.
when you also get old and you remember you never invested your money, then you go attacking somebody. So this is the time we need to join that alliance and change the system so that it works to our benefit.
Okay, so I'm enjoying the conversation. I know you're also enjoying this conversation because Wutah Afriyie is telling me a whole lot. Let's go for a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about his top 5 music video. We're going to talk about his project. We're going to talk about his EPs and a whole lot. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.